Hello everybody and welcome to the Ask How To show. My name is Sean. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to add brushes and fonts to Photoshop CS6. So let's get right into it. Let's go to your web browser, open up trusty old Google, and let's start with some brushes. So type in free brushes. As you can see, I just failed at typing brushes for Photoshop. And I found these two sites, Brush Easy and Creative Block, that were very useful. Creative Block a little bit more useful than Brush Easy. The reason for that is that it actually tells you underneath each brush what the limitations are. So limitations none, which means you could potentially use it for commercial use if you were designing any graphics or anything for a website or YouTube. And I found an interesting one down here that I wanted to try out. This Photoshop brush set. And at the bottom it says limitations none, so I could use that for commercial use based on that information. So let's go ahead and click download. And click this link to download. It'll take me to Dropbox. And for whatever reason, Dropbox is amazingly slow, so we'll just give that a minute. And we'll go back and click back to go back to the Google. We'll go to Brush Easy. And I found these down here, the moon, that I wanted to try out. Unfortunately, this website doesn't tell you what the limitations are, so my recommendation would be to not use these for commercial use unless you knew for sure that you could. So free download, wait 5 seconds, and save file. We can close that out, and Dropbox is still not working. There we go. Save file. And we'll just wait the 17 seconds, but in the meantime what we can do is we can open up our downloads file or wherever your files are going to save to, and we can extract just to a folder of its own. So you can see the MH-8B brushes, and Dropbox is done, so I'm going to close Dropbox and extract these Moon Photoshop brushes. And we'll just set that aside for a minute. Go to your start menu, and in the search bar, %app data hit enter and look for Adobe. Double click Adobe Photoshop CS6 presets and brushes. Now I think I already have these loaded, but basically what you're going to want to do is open up these folders, cut, go over and paste. So we'll just move and replace that, and go back, cut this ABR file out, back over to preset brushes, paste, move and replace, and we can go ahead and close those out and open up Adobe Photoshop. Now we'll just start a new file just so we have something to test these on. And I'm going to use a paint bucket and just put a bit of a background color here. Now we can go up to the brushes, or where's the little pop-up here? Brush tool. Click the drop-down menu. As you can see, I've got some other brushes loaded already. Typically your new brushes go to the very bottom, so you're going to want to scroll right down to the bottom. And starting from about here, we've got the Photoshop brush set as well as the moons below. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these. This one kind of looks interesting. I'm going to change my color, and also I'm going to increase the size so we can see what this looks like. Let's make it a little bigger, maybe about 400. So a single click, that kind of looks like almost like a chalkboard or something. Back up to brushes, let's try one more. This guy looks like a good candidate. Again, we'll make that larger, maybe 360. And it gives you some interesting shapes. Now let's go back down and we'll try a couple of these moons real quick. 3036 pixels. No, let's make that about 400, 380 will be good. Let's put a moon over here. Ooh, I like those. That's cool. They've got some half moons, and what's this one? This one kind of looks like some sort of double moon. Make that about 400. Oh, that one's really cool. I like that. Okay, let's minimize Photoshop just for a minute. Go back to the browser. Trusty old Google, and let's type in free fonts. And I've already searched for this. So free fonts for commercial use 2015 comes up. 40 amazing free fonts for commercial use. We'll click that. Fusionplate.com is where you're going to. And if we scroll down, I think I need to defrag my computer. It is amazingly slow. This one looks kind of interesting. Yeah. Ooh. Bakari script free font. Let's try that one. Download. And where is our download link? And they've got a redirect to this site. And download that. Save that file. We can close those out. Let's try one more. What have we got? Not perfect. That one looks perfect. Let's try it. I believe we need to download now. Enter an email address. No thanks. Let's go back and we'll find a different one. This one looks rather interesting. Let's try it. Tres Dias. Download. I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Teeny tiny little link. Download. Oh, again with the Dropbox, which is notoriously slow for me for some reason. Let's just close those out and we'll wait for that. There we go. Okay. Close those and we'll open up the downloads again. We have Tres Dias, extract, and Bakari, extract. Now what you're going to want to do is go to your start menu, control panel. You can adjust this. If you're in category, it's going to be a little bit harder to find. Just up at the top right, we can go large or small icons. Open your fonts folder and then go back to your downloads, and it looks like we have two files. You can either drag and drop these into your font file or cut and paste. I prefer to cut and paste because I have no reason to keep these files for any other reason, so they might as well just go into this folder. And go back, and where's our other one there? Tres Dias. There it is. So what you're looking for is the OpenType font file. Again, there's two of these. One might be, this one specifies black, so we'll just put them both in there. Now these fonts you can also use on your computer if you're using Word or any other type of letter typing document. Notepad, Notepad++. Let's close those out. And we'll open up Photoshop again and click on the character, the horizontal type tool. And in this drop box, now we just have to remember which ones we downloaded and what they were called. So we're looking for Tres Dias Black, and then there's also, looks like what might be just an outline of that lettering. So let's click on Tres Dias, 72 points, so we can see what we're doing. And let's enter some sample text. Yeah, so that one is in fact just an outline, which is kind of cool. Back to the horizontal type tool. Let's try Tres Dias Black. Alright, so it fills it in with whatever color you've chosen, which I have some sort of skin tone there. We can change that to a darker gray. The type tool again, and just click a new one. And then we have to go back up and find our other one, which I've already forgotten what the name was, so let's go back and have a look. Bakari. Alright, so drop down menu, we'll scroll back up and we'll look for Bakari. So we have some script alternates, which looks like they're underlined, and regular script. So let's try this. Script, and we'll just move that over there. Back to the horizontal type tool, and let's try the alternates. Okay, so it's doing some weird deal here where it underlines every single letter, which kind of looks a little bit jumbled. I think I prefer just the regular script, not the script alternates. That looks a little neater. Alright, so that is brushes and fonts. Like I said, these fonts can be used on your computer just in general if you're using Word. And these brushes, you're just going to want to make sure that you have downloaded some for commercial use if that is your intentions. If you have any other ideas for videos you'd like to see in the future, just leave a comment in the comment section below. Any questions or concerns, I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And you can also check out my blog for further information, and I'll leave some links for some of these pages that we've stumbled across today. Alright, thanks for watching.